Hi friends, it's Mrs. Ross, and you have already heard the story of the Gingerbread Baby by Jan Brett. This is the story of Gingerbread Friends, and when we're finished we have a project that we're going to do that goes along with it. Gingerbread Friends by Jan Brett. The sassy gingerbread baby lived in a scrumptious gingerbread house in the bedroom of a boy named Matty. He was happy with the toys and treats that Matty made for him, but still something was missing. One day he watched Matty go off with his friends to ski and to skate, and he knew what it was. I'm the gingerbread baby, happy as can be, until Matty goes out, and then it's lonely here for me. I want a friend of my own, the gingerbread baby thought. The next morning, Matty stayed home, but he was too busy in the kitchen to play, so the gingerbread baby slipped out and headed for the village to look for a friend. The gingerbread baby walked along the lane. He came to a bakery and saw a man and a woman just his size in the window. Maybe they would like to be my friends. Gotta look really closely. Here's the gingerbread baby. Way over there, there's the man and the woman. Inside, the gingerbread baby popped up in front of them and sang, I'm the gingerbread baby, peppy as can be. I'll be friends with you if you'll be friends with me. But the man and the woman just stared straight ahead like statues, eyes wide open. The gingerbread baby saw a sugar cookie girl nearby. He cartwheeled across the marshmallow snow, singing, I'm the gingerbread baby, gallant as can be. I'll be friends with you if you'll be friends with me. But she didn't even look at him, and she didn't say a word. Next, the gingerbread baby spotted 7 white swans swimming on a sugar frosting sea. He leaped toward them and called in excitement, I'm the gingerbread baby, clever as can be. I'll be friends with you if you'll be friends with me. But the elegant swans didn't even honk a hello. They stayed exactly as they were, stiff and still. The gingerbread baby turned and gazed up at a cake as tall as a mountain with icy ledges, and a man and a woman dancing on the top, petticoats and coattails flying. I'm the gingerbread baby, plucky as can be. I'll be friends with you if you'll be friends with me. But when he reached the top, he saw they weren't dancing at all. They were as still as stone. The gingerbread baby was about to give up when he saw a door just his size. I'll go there and think about what to do next, he thought. He slid down the cake and ran inside, where he soon fell asleep. Scritchety-scratchety, the gingerbread baby woke up and found himself face to face with a real live mama mouse nibbling on his marshmallow pom-pom. Oh no, he thought, home is the place for me. And he ran out of the bakery with the mouse, the cat, the baker, and his wife not far behind him. As the gingerbread baby raced home on his rooster, the unfriendly creatures chasing him were joined by a red fox. Now we know from other books that the red fox is usually sneaky and sly, who almost caught the gingerbread baby as he flew over the fence and ran into Matty's house just in time. Tired and sad, the gingerbread baby started to cry. I'm the gingerbread baby, lonely as can be. No one wants to be my friend as far as I can see. And then he heard some singing, and a trail of cupcakes caught his eye. He climbed the stairs, and you'll never guess what he found. We're the gingerbread friends, playful as can be. We'll be friends with you if you'll be friends with me, and me, and me. Looks like Maddie was doing some work while he was gone out to play. All right, well that is the story of gingerbread friends, and they need a house to play in. So we are going to build a little gingerbread house. Now in your supply kit that you picked up, your materials bag, you have a bag that's filled with all of these materials. And to start off with, you're going to need your brown frame. This is going to serve as the base of the gingerbread house. And what it's actually going to be is a picture frame. So you're going to take that piece off and just set that aside, because you'll be able to put a picture behind this house and then it'll be a decoration for you. Okay, so we have to follow the directions on the paper in order to make our gingerbread house look the same. So we're going to use the pictures and put some glue on the back of each of our pieces. And as we're doing that, you can see I'm copying exactly what I see on the picture. And as I'm doing this, my gingerbread house just kind of comes to life. You'll want to put a little bit of glue stick glue right on the back of that to make this stick. Just a tiny bit of glue will do the trick. And then you've even got little candies that you can glue into place. And put those all across the top. And I'm just putting my scraps aside. You can lay it out first or you can glue it on as you go, whatever works best for you. I'm just laying all of my pieces out. And then I'll come back and glue it later. I didn't want you to have to sit and watch me glue the whole time. But just a little bit of glue stick along the back should do the trick. And it looks like this tiny little tree, if I look at the picture, goes right next to it. We need a little bit of snow up here on the chimney. And there's some teeny tiny little pieces of white that I'm going to glue on, little pieces of frosting that I'll glue on here and here. It's kind of hard to lay those out. I keep wanting to follow my finger. Okay, and there's two more little dots, but I won't have you watch me do that. And then the back piece is something that you stick on. So we're going to stick this little back piece onto the magnet, and then when I'm all finished gluing it, I can stick that to the back side of it and it can go on my fridge. So I've got my gingerbread house all laid out. The next thing I'm going to do is grab my glue stick, carefully put a little bit of glue on the back of each one of those pieces and glue it down. Okay, so have fun making your gingerbread house, friends, and we'd love to see you take a picture of this and send it to us on Seesaw. Have fun!